Hello everyone. I am Steve and welcome to another Mac84 live stream. Today, well, we have some rusty things to look at, unfortunately. Let me say hello to everyone in the chat. We have a bunch of folks here already. Let's see. We have Mike of Mike's Mac Shack. We have Eric, Retro Techie, Sad Mac 356, Dave's Vintage Apple Tech, Jay from the House of Moth, Thomas is here. Let's see. Retro Techie's here. Bruce of Brankus Creations is here. And yes, the thumbnail does look like a cookie monster. Capacitors are yummy. Joe from Joe's Computer Museum is here. Retro Fox is here. I'm going to start repeating names because I forgot who I said already. Adam is here. Apples Anonymous is here. Macintosh Librarian is here. Hello, Kate. Zodium is here, of course. 50 Shades of Beige is here. Francois is here. Falcor is here. Hello, hello. And Colin is here. yeah, this is, everyone's excited, but this is a bit much. Sorry, I had to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb or it's going to bug me for the whole thing. Sorry. Okay, yeah, so this is an interesting thing. We'll get to that in a bit. Nick is here, and Gaz Massive is here, and a bunch of other folks. Did I say? Yes. Okay, so a few updates. I need to click on the thingamajig here. Oh, where's that? There it is. Sort of terrible things have been happening for the past few weeks if you follow me on the socials medias. So just going to take a brief second. We lost one of our bunnies, the same one of the buns that was in our birthday celebration stream just on Monday. Her name was Olivia. She's the little black one here. This was a photo of shortly after they were born. They were born on May 16th, 2013. And that's her as a little baby. Look how freaking cute she is. My goodness. All she liked to do is lick and cuddle you. The sweetest little thing. That's her much older with her sister Gus Gus, who we still have. That's just how loving they were. They were just inseparable. So I'm going to be a bit quieter, trying to just like balance her and try and get her to be friends with one of our other rabbits, but that'll take time. And that was just a few months ago or so, just us hanging together. So yeah, it's terrible. It sucks. But, Yeah, she just, all of us, I just went downstairs and went to feed them, and she was just like on her belly, acting weird, puddle of disgusting stuff, and yeah, took her to the emergency vet, and needless to say, there was not a good outcome. So yeah, Olivia was such a sweetheart. Everyone who met her knew she was just a mush. All she wanted to do was lick you and cuddle you and beg for treats. That's all she did. And every single time, I would take a pause from a stream or go upstairs when I ended a stream. Their pen is right by the stairs that when my camera's pushing the other way, you could see the stairs. And so every time I would walk past the pen, she'd be begging there. And I'd always have to, we call it the pet tax. You have to walk past her and you have to pet her. Otherwise, she gets grumpy. But she was so sweet. Thank you guys. Yeah, everyone has been so kind and reaching out and everything. I just wanted to make that known because a lot of people were messaging me, and I just want to say thank you to everybody. Exactly. It's the hard part of being a pet parent because they don't last forever. Now on to sillier things. So here's something here. Look at this. Who could pass up a $50 Macintosh SE 30 computer? So on the way to pick up her remains, there was this computer which was out of the way, but it was less out of the way because I was going to be all the way in a different town anyway. And this was listed for $50, and it was something that a friend on Twitter, my friend Mike, pointed out. And so I think they may be in the chat here, but Mike, give a wave. And so Mike is in New York, but he saw this and said, hey, there's an SE30 here. And he actually asked if it turned on, and obviously there was the answer of no. So it did not turn on, and so the gears in my brain are going, okay, it doesn't turn on at all, no sound or anything. It's probably battery bombed, and I went prepared. Not that Mike, the other Mike. There's multiple people named Mike in the world, and so I drove down and I took a look at the computer, but I was upfront with the seller. I said, look, I repair these. They are known to have a battery that leaks or explodes inside, and if that has happened, it's only good for parts. $50 is not a bad price for as is, but you know, if I don't have to pay $50, I'm not going to pay $50. That's just silly. And then it exploded, and hey, Falcor, there's Falcor. Yep, so there he is in the chat. Thank you, Falcor, for finding this little thing. So I originally wasn't going to pick it up. I was like, nope, I don't need another one. I have a bunch of battery bombed ones. And I kept looking at it. It was in such nice condition. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be kind of in that area anyway. We'll use a therapy Mac here. Well, this Mac needs some therapy. If you could tell by the thumbnail, you probably know what's in store. So I went there, took a look at the thing, brought my screwdriver set with me, opened it up, and well, let me just show you what I saw. So let's recreate this here. As you guys go for unexpected ride. There we go. That's my forehead. You don't need to see that close. Hi. So here we have this little SE30 here. And it's already partially opened up because, well, I'm not putting it back together. My goodness. And electrical outlet, and Eric, and anybody else who's popping by. Hello, hello. First, a very quick shout out to Eric's Edge. I'll get to you in a second. There was a nice thing they did, and I want to make sure they're appreciated. But subscribe to Eric's Edge if you haven't done so already. Anyway, the basement's a mess, but this is what we have here. Macintosh SE30. There is a floppy disk in the drive still, so yeah. 1-Bit Fever Dreams, hello. And well, we're just gonna take the back off, and that noise is probably disconcerting to anybody who's ever opened one of these before. And we'll just take a look at this, and there's some hints here that this machine may not be so happy. There's a nice peeping hole here, or ventilation hole. There's a bit of rust, just a little bit, you know, just a wee bit, you know. I don't know, just a little bit of rust. Let's get the camera on the mount here so we could do some spelunking here, because it gets worse before it gets better. Which is, again, why I said, you know, if I don't have to pay $50 for this, I'm not going to pay $50 for this. But this is 101, lesson 101, why the heck you should take the batteries out of your old damn computers. First off, look at this shield. There's a hole right through it. Like, look at that. Kablamo. So we're going to put that to the side, because that's useless now. Avert your eyes, Jeff. And we could see that hole was right here on the side of the case. Look what it did to the case. Look what it did. Terrible. So my suspicion is that this was stored on its side, because you can tell all the rust here is right there. So let me just adjust this camera holder. Sorry, you don't need to see my knees. There we go. Yeah, all of this, and this is just really in there. There's even some rust on the poor floppy drive. Oh god, yeah, we're gonna have to disassemble this thing. It'll buff right out. Yeah, so let's look at the bottom, which damn it, I didn't want to put it on the bottom. Hold on. The front of the case is actually in good shape, so I don't want to destroy that too much. Let me get some bubble wrap here. Because I don't have a good SE30 bezel. All of mine are kind of messed up, so preserve what I have, at least. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So, let's get a bit closer here. So you can recognize that was from the thumbnail. I thought it looked like a face. Yeah, so this got some fun all over it. Oh, God. The logic board has been removed. It's sitting next to me. You'll see that in a second. But I removed it because I wanted you to see all the rust here. So, obviously, this was either stored at an angle or upside down or whatever, but this took the brunt of it right here. And it just went everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. It's looking at me. So, yeah, this is a bit of a sorry state this is in. Yeah, SE15. I'd say it's a SE -5. Thankfully, the CRT looks beautiful. There's not a mark on there. The hard drive might even work. Who the heck knows? So let's get to the logic board here. Let me put this back on the stand here so I can get this all situated. Yes, the very sad edition. So anybody who may have seen this on Facebook Marketplace and was like, "Oh, I missed out," or "Yeah, I don't think you did." I'm the only idiot who ended up purchasing this. So let's take a look at what happened to the board here. I'm going to cover the camera so you don't all get the puke cam syndrome like Joe gets. And actually doesn't look 1000% horrible, but looks can be deceiving. So here is where the battery was, which is the only clean part on the board. We'll let the camera decide when it wants to focus. Come on. Come on, you stupid thing. Come on. I have no time for your shenanigans. There, right? For a freaking second, it was good. Anyway, there. So, this camera, I swear, if today, or if there's a day where I'm going to throw this camera, that might be it. Focus. There we go. There. So as you can see, it made quite a hole there. Hey, Bill, how's it going? And so it's pretty nasty. There's a lot of corrosion by the SIM slot. There's a lot of corrosion here on the memory modules. Thank you very much, 50 Shades of Beige, for the Flamin' Heck Fund. Flamin' Heck! Eep! Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the super chat. There is even some corrosion here on the legs of these chips. I mean, we're going to look at this under the microscope because it doesn't do it justice. But when I first opened up this machine, when I first opened this thing up, I looked at the bottom and I thought, hey, that's not too bad. Because if you look at the bottom, you really can't see any signs of anything gone wrong. It actually looks pretty good. Now, I do have another battery bombed board or two. So maybe, just maybe, we might be able to get a combined machine working out of this. But this is the first time I've had it on this bench. I have not cleaned it up. As you can see, it is in terrible shape. And I'm just trying to get some good shots here because I'll probably turn this into like one of those non-live videos where I'm like, look at the carnage. So, yeah. So I'm actually going to switch this camera back to my friendly face here. I don't know if it's friendly, but it sure is a face. Put the thing back in there and do the thing here. Hi. I didn't cover it that time, so you probably got motion sick, and I'm sorry. Oh, Adam. None of that potty talk here, mister. It's a family show, kind of. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to borrow your time. I'm just going to take a little bit of a footage thing here with this phone, because we're going to start cleaning this up a little bit. And I want a before and after shot. So I'm just going to do some pans here just to show the extent of all the fun that's going on this board, because like I said, I'll probably do a video later on dedicated to this. And so you're watching live filming. That'll probably be ending up on some other thing. Wait for that to focus there. Come on. Sometimes this 3x zoom on the phone just glitches out, and it's not like it just gets stuck in the digital mode. There we go. All right, let me just take a few pictures, because this is a nasty one. Who knows what legs are there and what aren't, but it doesn't look happy. Let's just say that. To be pretty honest with you guys, it don't look good. Sorry, let me make the chat bigger because I know I'm missing some, because there's quite a bunch of people here right now. And let me just make this a little bigger so my old eyes can see it. So apologies if I missed anything. Eep is perfect pitch. Well, thank you. I've had a lot of practice. WD-40 bath. 10 days in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'll have to put a Joe. I'll pull a Joe. I'll have to leave it in the ultrasonic cleaner for a while. Anyway, let's get the microscope camera here, because that's what we're all waiting for, huh? We're all waiting to see what the heck this thing looks like under the microscope. Me too. I haven't seen it yet. I've just looked at it with my old eyes. Not that old, but... Okay, so... And I smell cookies upstairs. I'm going to have to take a cookie break in a second. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that looks terrible. But hold on. I got to plug Eric's Edge here. Because Eric did a very kind thing. Eric heard me complaining about the lack of Amtech Flux tips that I had. And he sent me a whole freaking bag of them. I don't need all of these. So if somebody is missing one, I could probably shove it in an envelope and pass along the love. But thank you, Eric, from Eric's Edge. Eric's Edge is a YouTube channel. Go check them out, Eric. If you want, actually, here I'll put the link in the thing. That way, I don't make anybody else have to do the thing. There we go. And I'm gonna put his channel here. He did some excellent stuff for Macintosh about HyperCard. I almost said HyperTalk. But there is his channel. Please check it out. Please subscribe. Eric has done some amazing content. He almost exploded a battery, but he didn't. So there you go. So, thank you so much, Eric. I will think of you every time I squirt flux onto things. Don't make that dirty. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this. We're going to be using one of these tonight, actually. I'm going to put it on the little nozzle thingamajig on the thingy. But please subscribe to Eric's Edge. A gentleman and a scholar. Where the heck is my flux tube? I just held it up. See, this is the problem. I lose things. There we go. Yeah, so the other one I had, and I can't even get that out. Where's my pliers? The other one I had, the metal spout or the tube thingy, whatever it is, it basically just like fell off the face of the earth. So we were using silly things like syringes and Q-tips just to get the flux out of there, but that's much better. Thank you, sir. He knits like a beast. There you go. See? This guy is a man of many talents. Gotta check it out. Something for everybody. His content is very edgy. Oh, Bruce. Yeah, so okay, let's take a look at this horror. Now this is where the battery was. If there was any guesses, this is where the battery was. Oh, the battery is upstairs. I'll bring it down. I'm gonna go grab some cookies in a minute. I'm gonna bring down the carnage that is what remains of the battery. But this is what I'm concerned about, because there's a lot of burnt to a crisp or terribly gone looking legs and such. Not to mention all the fuzz and the dust. But just look at that. I mean, delicious. Absolutely delicious. It looks fine. So, yeah, I mean, even this poor video ROM, look at the legs on that. Look at, let's see if we can focus on that. Just look at that. Bring the cookies, leave the battery. Oh my goodness. And so, like, this area is pretty damn terrible. Because you got the FPU there, you got all these magic chips that do things, and then I'm gonna remove this ROM sim, which I was very afraid of doing. Oh god, oh god, yeah, that's that ain't good. Let's focus here a little bit. Yeah, that's ouch. Just ouch. Just like what is even remaining on here? My goodness. Oh, we're in for a real treat here. Yeah, this has a very good crunch to it. My goodness. Well, yeah. So that looks awesome. I mean that in the most sarcastic way possible. Well, that's where one of the battery poles was. I'm just poking at these like the gentlest I could gently poke. And this is just, I'm gonna get in closer. Sandblasting, but there'd be nothing left. Oh goodness. So whenever you hear somebody saying get the batteries out, and then you see some fool that's like, no, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's not fine. Let's see if there's any warranty left. Oh goodness. I mean, what? This is like crystallization on top of solder. There seems to be some metal left under there. Now, I'm not really concerned about these small chips, because I could probably find replacements for them. But, like, things like this scare the... This is gone. That looks like it's just gone. And then look at this! This poor thing. This is the FPU, the Math coprocessor. I know what I have! Yeah, this is... Oh, look at how... These are all discolored and black and disgusting. And it just doesn't stop here. Like, look at this little thing here, this oscillator or whatever this is. That's fun. I mean, and look at this. Look how much green. So this was not just a battery exploding. This had to have like been in like a moist place, like a humid place, like an attic or a basement or garage or something. I don't know, like something bad. I mean, all over this board. This is just... Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look, I've never seen it this bad before. Look at these traces. I take it back at him. My goodness. I don't know if this is salvageable to much of a degree. Look, this is ate away at these vias. This puffed up and it ate away. Like where these caps are, just like this is nasty. Bill says he saw a Mac2 SI like this. Oh goodness. I mean, if somebody said, "Hey, could you fix this for me?" I would say no. But since I got myself into this mess, that's a bit of a different story. Now, oh god, yeah, this is it's just like this everywhere. Almost every freaking via and path just has bad news written all over. I don't know if this is even worth looking at for more than like a few minutes to laugh at it, because, well, I guess this is going to be the test here. If a lot of these legs are still okay. I don't know, man. Did it boot? Well, when it turned on, they said nothing happened. So, unfortunately, somebody tried to turn it on, which unfortunately could have fried the damn thing for all we know. I'm just going to take a very gentle toothbrush, and we're just going to just do very, very gentle scrubbing. Oh, Bruce has a 2SI like this. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry for your loss, sir. Gentle enough for even the worst capacitor damage. Oh, this smells awful. This is absolutely freaking awful. I'm afraid to put this in the ultrasonic. I'll get nothing out of it. Everything will fall off. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Computer gunk. Just subscribe to Steve's Patreon, and he'll send you patented computer gunk goodness. I can't even tell like what's still attached and what's just like gunk. I mean, it actually looks like a lot of these are still on there. They're just black. Oh god, that's terrible. Oh, this really is not fun. It's not appetizing. Yeah, the battery bombed SE30s are basically an excuse to go and buy Bowles' Mac SE30 board. Like just the logic board, and then transplant as many of the chips as possible, because a board like this, there's probably like 1,000 vias that are just like, nah, I don't want to connect anymore. That's just terrible. I'm glad I didn't spend $50 on it. I'm very glad I wasn't some poor guy on eBay bidding on one that was like in as-is condition, and then they open it up and they get something like this, because I'm used to seeing these horrors, but that will make somebody faint. I spent $150 on shipping for a $300 questionable SE30? Ah. And then they get this, which is, oh god. Oh, the fuzzies are the worst part. Hey Trina, how's it going? Battery juice ran down the side of the logic board and corroded everything. That sounds absolutely terrible. Alright, so I'm going to try and get some of these fuzzies off the board. This like terrible like animal hair or whatever. Oh, there goes that crystal. I guess we don't need that. The bonus part, right? Do we need that? we don't have it anymore. It went off to join its friends. Oh, that's disgusting. Well, there's a serial number on the board, BG0007562. Ugh. Ugh. Throw this away. When he works on old 2 TV radios, he run a light bulb in a series of the devices. The short light bulb will save it by taking load. I see. Don't listen to Adam. Fix it. Well, I'm poking around with it. I no guarantees here, folks. This is just purely the disgusting factor here. This should have been streamed on Halloween or something, because, like, my goodness, it's a horror show. And I'm sure this only has like 4 megs of RAM, so like we didn't even get like some big RAM modules or anything. I don't even think the ROM sim works. Like, we're in bad shape. Look how dirty this is. Look at that. That's terrible. A couple of runs through the dishwasher, and our dishes are never clean again. Honey, what did you put through the dishwasher? Nothing. I didn't do anything. Sir, putting electronics in here is not covered by the warranty. But how satisfying would it be if this works? I know. I'm silly. Yeah, these things are just like, ugh. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the memory modules out, because I'm curious how bad they are. Because some of the slots look a bit corroded. My goodness. Well, think of it this way, honey. We could clean the dishes by hand. Honey? Oh, a bonus part of this, I forgot to mention this. A bonus was that the case is not in bad shape, and it actually had the reset and interrupt buttons. How about that? I actually didn't have one of these, so pretty freaking cool. So that came plastered on the side of the SE30, so that was a nice little bonus of this horror of Macintosh SE30. Now, what I'll probably do is we're going to probably just scrub this bit just to like look at it. And I'm curious if the hard drive works, and also if there what that floppy disk is. So, yes, I got the 840 AV working, so now I need something else to make nightmare fuel out of. Yeah, these look all like they're 1 megabyte modules. Be very surprised if they were not. Yeah, this will work with only the reloaded board, which is basically take all the components off that work and slap it on a new PCB. Let's get a good look at these memory slots. So you can see the ones with the memory modules that were in them. Yeah, they're crusty, but they're not terrible. The ones without them are a little worse for wear. This looks like it has nothing there at all. Oh, yeah, it's just black. Ugh. Ugh, what do you... What are you streaming with? Is it laggy? I'm sorry. If I'm streaming with that's just my 2009 Mac Pro. Yeah, what is this Wii you speak of? Hey, Sussy Sonic, how's it going? And Market Zero, and anybody else I missed, hello, hello. KHBSD, hello. Yeah, sorry, the chat goes by pretty quick. We have 50-something people watching, hello. Yeah, I mean, if we look at the rest of the board, it's not terrible. We're going to take this little oscillator thing I'm going to jig off. I'm assuming we don't need that. I'm just laughing to myself because this is stupid. This is just a stupid waste of time. Sorry, I can't get back to normal repairs that people are asking for. I'm wasting my time scrubbing this dumpster fire of a SE30. Oh, goodness. Oh, I have OBS. I'm sorry, I'm not set up for StreamYard, Trina, but we'll have a an SE30 pity party one of these days. How about that? Ugh. And go through all the Q-tips I have. Hello world and Eep Mac84. Hello Rudy, how's it going? You haven't mentioned it lately. How is the Mac Studio? You were having some sort of tech support issue back a while ago in the before times. Yeah, I just recorded a Patreon thing that I did not upload yet, but I freaking love the studio. The studio is working great. That's my upstairs machine, so I'm very happy with that. This looks like the kind of junk VHS finds. Clickbait bombed Mac. Yes, I think that's pretty good. Did you get it working yet? No. No. I will say, I've seen worse SE30s. But this one has its own special charm going for it. There's just so much grit on here. Like, that battery must have just went kabam! Hey Tom, how's it going? Looks totally savable. Wand wash for the truck stuff. Yes, it was a Maxell battery. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run upstairs and wash my hands and grab a cookie, and then I'm gonna show you the battery. So stay put for like a minute. I'll be right back. I'll put the little be right back thingamajig on. You can groove to the music. And hey, CS Waffy, and I'll be back in like 2 minutes. At least if I get bored of this, I can just eat the cookies my wife made. So, thank you. Pretend he's fixing it off camera. You overestimate my abilities, sir. I said Waffies, CS Waffies. Dance party with cookies. That sounds like fun. What makes batteries blow up? Age and neglect and sadness. Joe's like, cookies! No, they're not Varda cookies. My goodness. That would be nasty. Ah, the battery. I forgot the damn battery. Alright, 1 second. Alright, here's the terrible battery that caused all this mess. Let's see if we could... Yeah, I guess I'll put it on the microscope camera. Oh, boy. This is a nasty one, folks. For those of you with weak constitutions, please leave the theater immediately. Dun 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 dun. Delicious. And yes, please smash that like button if you want to save computers by removing their batteries. Look at this. Oh, it's horrible. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, it's a bit of a dead battery here. That brought the whole damn machine down with it. So, how about that? I wonder if there's still a charge on it. This terrible battery. Oh, God. It's even bending the plastic. It's just so... Complamo. Hey, Tech Nerd, how's it going? Yes, bombed. Yeah, we're gonna shove that back in this little plastic bag because I have to shoot a video where I'm gonna mention that. I'm gonna use the napkin to hold the cookie while I eat it. So, okay, battery bombed bits in my cookie. You got his battery bomb in my cookie. The only charge it has on it is murder. Oh, Joe's Computer Museum. You are a national treasure. All right, so let's get back to whatever the heck we're doing here. What is it? Oh, yes, we're wasting our time trying to look at this terrible thing. Oh, boy. Well, we all need some laughs. Hey, Richard, how's it going? Anybody else I missed? Hello, Joe. There's another Joe here. Does it hold a charge? No. I will say no. Alright, we were scrubbing in this area here. Yes, I found plenty of batteries that didn't blow up. Actually, the one in my Quadra 800, not the 840, but the 800, as soon as I removed it, the battery started swelling. So, caught it right in the frickin' nick of time. Okay, so let's make sure that we're all focused here. So when things fall off the board, you could all see it in perfect clarity. Not wasting time, we're having fun. Heck yeah, this is true. I'm not putting any pressure on this at all. Because these are probably very, very brittle. I'm actually going to go on a limb here. These don't look terrible. I mean, there's a crap ton of corrosion here. But knock wood, A leg has not fallen off yet. Yes, the little thin legs of the oscillator or the crystal, whatever the heck that thingy was, that fell off right away. There's no saving that. But yeah, these look cooked, but maybe they're still making a connection. Oh, well. Yeah, that's all of this stuff is just like, yeah. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, we're doing our best to be gentle here, but there will be much rinsing going on. It's just that at this point in time, we have to very, very carefully just poke things around and just try and get the worst of it off carefully. Otherwise, if I just sandblasted this in the ultrasonic cleaner right now, I'm pretty sure everything would just become a soup. You poor little guy. Poor little one. You're giving everybody PTSD by looking at this poor thing. Oh, that looks delicious. Time for another cookie. How could you eat at a time like this? They're fresh cookies. Can't say no to fresh cookies. I mean, you can, but then are you really living? The answer is no. Watch, this thing will fire right up. That'd be freaking hilarious. It's not gonna happen. But hey, Joe, how's it going? Another Joe. Just think of all the under chip damage. Yeah. I'm sure there's delicious stuff under here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this chip here. This is the FPU, which I'm sure has all sorts of lovely stuff just hiding under there. Yep. If we could zoom in here, you can see right there. There's just a little teensy bit of love here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's just, you love to see that, folks. You just love it, love it, love it. But I mean, honestly, the legs kind of look intact. But yeah, there's crud everywhere on this board. Adam, you keep saying to throw it in the trash. You've seen my house. That's not going to happen, buddy. Sorry, just adjusting the angle of this thing because I got it all messed up now. We are at Joe level 3. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope your Monday is going okay. This poor little guy. The rusty horror picture. Come on, Joe, help me with some lyrics. Ugh. Ugh. Sure, the capacitors are on there rock solid. Thanks, bud. Thanks. Pots and pans mode. Cycle with some Cascade. Brought to you by our sponsor, Cascade. Get your Mac back guaranteed. So I'm going a bit more aggressive on the toothbrushing here. This is by far the worst part of the board because this is where the battery was. But I think this machine was stored on its side, or at least upside down, and that's where it seems the battery just took the biggest hit. Because yes, there's terrible corrosion and all this gunk around here, but it's not like the board Joe sent me. That one was, oof. I mean, at least the traces here, at least at first glance, they don't look too terrible. I'm sure some of them are horrible, but I can't see them right now, so, yeah. Oh, Rudy, thank you very much for the super chat. Eep, send that battery to Ron of Ron's computer videos. I think the Postal Service would consider that a weapon. All right, let's see what we got going on here. How many licks does it take to get to the center of the board here? Cookies do make everything better. In fact, cookie break. You could taste the rust. You actually taste it. Nice caramel here. This is organic caramel, folks. If you're wondering how those cookies are made from those little elf guys, yeah, you don't want to know. Don't tell me this trace is intact. Holy crap! Oh, God. Put the battery in resin and put it on display. Not the first time someone suggested that to me. You don't want the cookies? Okay, more for me then. Our first bit of copper. Oh yeah, this looks delicious. Look at that. Hells yeah, boy. Look at how terrible that is. Alright, that has to be gone underneath, right? Yeah, that is it's a bit empty. Oh, it still has oh yeah, that is gone. A nice cavity there. You should really start brushing, folks. This is what happens when you don't brush. Are these vias important? Are any of these vias important? Oh, God. See, even at first pass where you're like, no, it's not so bad. You know, when you start looking into it, oh, God, the humanity. Oh, God, you're killing me. Oh, God, you're killing me. Yeah, like this is, oh, God. This is just all over the place, folks. Look at that. Look at that. Bruce is like, this is making me sick. I'm out of here. We can count all the layers of the board. All 6 of them. I need one of those little vacuums. I have a blower, but not a vacuum, because who doesn't want this lovely stuff all over their desk? Yeah, a penny has more coffee. If I can fix a battery fried board, anyone can. Well, it's at this point, it's not whether it can be fixed or not. Is if, do I want to spend 5 years poking around trying to get this stupid thing to work? Because I do have a working SE30, so there's not a terrible like oh, I need an SE30 board. Oh, it'd be cool if I could fix a damn thing, because my friend Mike from Mike's Mac Shack, of many other friends of mine, are looking out for SE30s. So if I ever have a spare one, I could tell someone, hey, look, I have a spare SE30 board. Now, whether somebody wants one like this after I'm done cleaning it up, because, you know, a questionable board will always kind of be questionable. But I digress. If you get bored of me scraping it, just say so. What I might do is, after we got a lot of the big chunks off, I might even dip it in the ultrasonic cleaner, and then we could work on seeing if we get the hard drive to work while that does just a brief, like, 15-minute clean. It's not going to make it spotless, but it'll help it, I think. I don't know. That just might be useless at this point, because it's a bit toasted. Just a wee bit. Oh yeah, look at this trace here. It still has some copper under there, huh? Well, it did. It did. Open computers outside policy. What did I miss? Hold on. I gotta scroll up here. Blower nuts. Oh, don't make that dirty. Oh, yeah. I did open this outside, but I didn't get all the crumbs out. It's important to give even boards like this the care they deserve. Your care will be remembered during the machine uprising. Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Yeah, most of them have gone bad, either by capacitor damage or some other terrible fate like battery bombs. I do want to give a quick shout out to a YouTube channel that I've been following for a while, and this person just does not have as many subs as they should. I mean, this is just criminal. Cell Gen Studios. I don't know if you ever heard of this. I'm going to put it on the screen here. Why the heck not? Because what fun is this hobby when you're not lifting up others and showing how other cool stuff that you find? So Cell Gen Studios. This guy has pretty good library of stuff here. Sort of like me, they upload old videos and weird stuff they find, but they also have a great background and a great collection of stuff. I found them doing a video about a laser writer that they got, a laser writer plus. But they have a lot of cool things. They're playing around with car stuff. They have a huge collection of stuff in a basement, similar vibes. This guy just seems awesome. He only has about 2.26 subscribers right now. Hopefully we can boost up those numbers a little bit. They are going through some stuff, so they aren't releasing anything brand new at this moment in time, but there's a ton of a backlog to look through. So if you like this sort of thing, what I'm doing here, this guy gives off very similar vibes. So Cell Gen Studios, they're also on Twitter. They seem to be a generally awesome person. So please give them some love. If you have not subscribed to them already, please consider doing it. I think that would be really cool. Let me just bring the chat back over here so I can read it. Fixed a lot of SE30 boards in my day, that's for sure. Not so much anymore, though. Yeah, a lot of them are just, like, past the ability to repair them. Oh, boy. Yeah, honestly, yeah, the fixing of the stuff is always the time suck here. But poking around at things and laughing at them, that's where the money is, right? Or am I doing the YouTube wrong? Oh yeah, this looks like a party. Look at this. Look at this. What is that even? What is that even? That's just silly. Oh goodness. In the chat with the open outside policy start with me saying, sadly, I've seen worst on Rossman Repair. When Lewis opened a Mac laptop and there was live rotors in it. Ugh. No thank you. Yeah, if I get a computer from a questionable place like a flea market or a thrift store or someplace where I don't know that that person was, clean and this machine was stored in a clean environment, etc., all that stuff, yeah, it doesn't come in the house. It stays outside in the garage or on the porch or on the back steps, and I open it there. Thankfully, knock wood, I have not had any issues with bugs, although after I put this on the desk before I started the live stream, there was a big spider on the floor, and I went, "Ugh!" So hopefully it didn't come out of there. Oh, thank you very much, Falcor. I keep saying Falcor. Is it Failcore? Well, Mike, anyway, Mike, thank you very much for the super chat. Eep! That board is crustastic. Yeah, it reminds me of some of the stuff you sent me. Although this is more green. That stuff is just like pure brown. Not through your fault, obviously, but yeah, that's still... Yeah, I mean, we're making progress, I guess you could say. I mean, somebody look up progress in the dictionary and tell me if I'm doing it wrong, but we're doing stuff. Joe, you feeling okay there, buddy? You got a little too much caffeine in you? Love you, Joe. The caps lock is always turned on Joe's Computer Museum. Warm up that CRT because the caps lock button is jammed in there. It's jammed in there good. Yes, Adam. No worries. I will get to that. This was not a planned stream, but like I said, I just happened to pick up this machine, and later on in a week or so, I wanted to film a video about this, but I need to clean it up first. So when I put it on the desk, not all the rust comes out. But you will get a chat from me within the next 24 hours. Let's say that so I don't forget. I also have to take a look at the terrible two X boards in front of me and decide which one I want to elope with. See which one will be cursed to be in my possession for the rest of the time. Oh yeah, we got some lovely chunks just like sitting between these chips. Yeah, that's delicious. Delicious. Yes, I did. I picked up the laser 128, whatever the heck. So that was 75. I remember what that was, but we will chat, Adam. No worries. That is sitting happily in my garage, away from horribleness like this. Hopefully. Do those have a battery inside, Adam? I'd be happy to open up and remove it for you. But I think the person said it works, and there were two of them there. So I would assume, VCF, that those type of events are run by people who love this stuff. It's very rare you'd have somebody just be like, I don't know, and just put it on the table and it'd be battery bombed. The stuff that's battery bombed is labeled as such or priced accordingly. I just like to bug you. Good, there's no battery in the clone. Excellent. Yeah, so, I mean, batteries and leaking capacitors are so much fun. I mean, you can just tell how much fun I'm having looking at this machine and questioning my life decisions right now. Yeah, the computer was only $20, but it cost a lot more of that in gas just to get the computer. So, was it really worth it? Was it really worth it? And that's why when people say, hey, you're going to sell that thing? I think, well, the amount I have invested in this stupid thing already, you'd probably have to offer me a pretty penny for it. And that makes no logical sense. So you're going to deny that offer, and we're back to me hoarding it. Oh yeah, that is some good crap we have on here. Just sticking to this board like it's nobody's business. Ugh. But again, yeah, there's a lot of traces that go between the board, and I'm sure those are toast, but this cap is still stuck on there. I bet that's going to be a pain in the butt to get off because, yeah, that solder is just destroyed. Sorry, just reading the chat here. 5,000 patch wires. I don't doubt it. Have you finished it yet? Oh, you were talking about Joe's video about the reloaded board. That's why it's great. Why? Why can you help the game by cleaning this thing? Well, it's just part of the... I don't know. It's a sickness I have. Ask my wife, if something's broken, I will bend over my back trying to fix the damn thing and then end up wasting my time and energy. Oh, that's lovely, Adam. It sounds delicious, Joe. Is this gluten-free? Can I just like bottle this up and sell it on the side of the road? Steve's SE30 patented youth tonic. Makes you feel just like 1987 or whenever this thing came out. Ugh. It's vegan. Delish. So at what point do I shove this in the ultrasonic cleaner? Or do I keep scrubbing? I'm really surprised all the stupid pins are still there. Like, really? I'm going to say that, and one of these are just going to go flying off. But really? Super surprised. Alright, so let's do... Wait, since this board is probably a goner, should I show people why they shouldn't twist caps off? No, that would be mean. Because then I'll rip this one off. Can you put a camera inside the ultrasonic cleaner? No. Yeah, this was a lovely little board when it did stuff. Just try and get some of the dust off here. We don't need to add crud to the ultrasonic that we could prevent. Honestly, like, yes, there's if there's any chance of this stupid thing to work, there's going to be a heck of a lot of bodge wires on it. But like, if you look at this overall from when we started, that doesn't look terrible. So dare I say, this might be able to be working again. That'd be hilarious. A lot of time and effort be shoved into this stupid thing. I'm sure some of these chips are dead. This one has a lot of green on it over here, but I'm going to go warm up the ultrasonic cleaner. That'll probably take a little bit to warm up. Then we could set up some sort of doomsday machine to read the hard disk off of this to see if we could get that working. Oh, thank you, Justin. And we'll go from there. I mean, I don't know if this thing will have to dry and such, but maybe we could speed that up. If you guys are in it for the long haul, you guys are going to stick around, maybe we'll do a test of this. I can't even believe that I'm going to say that. But, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go plug in the ultrasonic cleaner. Let me just do the little bit of break music thingama whatever. I can't speak anymore. There's too much corrosion dust in my lungs. Alright, so I'm gonna warm up the ultrasonic cleaner. I will be back in like, I don't know, a minute or two. Okay. So, looks like we had a few people join. Hello, Patrick. How's it going? Anybody else who joined? Me, Mad Max. Hello. Just turned on the ultrasonic cleaner's heater thingamajig, so that's going to heat up for a little bit. We're going to put this board to the side. Somewhere. I'm running out of space to put crap. We'll put it in this box. And put that here for a moment. Now to think about what machine... Sorry, I checked my last chat message. Use the 840AV to... No. No. That 840AV is somewhere, but I'm not... not dragging that out. I'm trying to think of a machine that I could use just quickly to test to see if this hard disk works. Might have to be something I have just lying around here and easy. I wonder if your streams will reach 100 viewers. I had that when I was doing the LGR stuff. That was pretty fun. Sorry, cookie break. What I really need to do is I used to have that Mac clone on my desk. I need to put that back on my desk because that was the machine that I would just put a hard drive in. I was able to image it, do all this stuff, easy peasy. And that's sitting right over there. I could go grab that if I wanted to, but there's a bunch of crap on top of it. These are chocolate chip cookies that my wife made. I'm going to keep eating them because I'm a fatty. Cookie dust dissolves corrosion. Thank you. Yeah, this is a basement. It needs to be cleaned up before it's called a workshop, but leaky pipes. That is correct, Eric. Eric has stumbled upon the secret of this channel. I fix everyone else's crap before I fix my own. With 6200? Wait, where? I'm scared. That's a 2SI. That's a Quadra 800. Where do you see a 6200? There's one over there, but you couldn't have possibly seen that. Adam, that is just sacrilegious. If I'm gonna make a machine, it has to have a billion icons on the desktop. That's just how it's gonna be. All right, let's think this through logically here. I don't want to take up a lot of space. I need to have the machine already booting. I'm just gonna grab the clone. The clone is the best one for the job anyway. Has a separate SCSI bus, so if it freezes, we should be okay. So, KHBSD, good night, take care. It's only 9:16. I thought it started to get late. I thought I was scrubbing down here for hours already. I got scared. All right, I'm gonna put this dusty old boy over here because we're not gonna need it right now. Well, wait, we have to take the hard drive out. What the hell am I doing? All right, let's do that together first. Let's bring the camera over here. Sorry for the heat gun arm thingama whatever. Yeah, let's screwdriver. I brought the multi screwdriver one upstairs. Well, we'll have to do with what we got here because I already got up and sat down. I'm not getting up again. How lazy is this guy? Very. The answer is very. Let's see if and the little screwdrivers I brought upstairs because I brought them on my little trip. Wait, I think I have a set over here. 1 second. You can never have too many screwdriver sets. Never, ever, ever. As he turns around, trying not to trip over any iMac G5s that he has. Okay, let's try this here. All right. Well, we'll see. It has an Apple sticker on it. It's an 80 megabyte drive, but to get to it, well, I think it's easier. I haven't done this in a little bit, so there are two screws on that side. But I think I could just Yeah, they're just 2 screws here, and I could just remove the whole thing, I think. Yeah. This is going to be fun, because does this fit? Ow. No. Hold, please. No, that's not going to do it. I should... So I have an offer for a position, which I have accepted. They are taking their sweet time with the background check and all this other crap, so fingers crossed. Oh, that doesn't want to turn. That all goes smoothly, and I'll be back to not streaming as often in no time. Cube room. Retro Techie, you and your cube room. Retro Techie has a fever dream that I have a cube room that is organized and pretty. Thank you. Yes, I'm not announcing it official because I'm superstitious that like anything good coming my way will just explode in my face. So, yeah. That's just the lovely prison I install in my brain to stop me from getting excited about such things. Speaking of prisons, let's get a different screwdriver so we can break this damn hard drive out of this cage. But thank you, Sean. That's very kind of you. Alright, let's see if this one wants to do the thing. There we go. Spinning freely. Oh, excellent, Sam. Now we get thousands of subs. No, the screw fell. There it is. Retro Techie does live streams and other shenanigans. If you have not subscribed to Retro Techie, you may want to reconsider it, but also note that they will just pester you to be a moderator, and then we'll just ask to see your cube room. The position is President of New Jersey. Maybe? That hasn't been confirmed yet. There goes the other screw. They need to make sure I don't fraternize with Windows computers. Alright, that's the 2 screws here. I think I haven't taken one of these apart in a while, but I think this drive should maybe just... Well, let's... Huh. Well... Do I have to take any of the bottom ones off first? Well, that's for the floppy... Oh, this is just so horrible. This is just so horrible. I'm gonna get tetanus just by looking at this. Yeah, if the presidents or governors of New Jersey required background checks, our state would be in a lot better place than it is now. Oh yeah, that screw is just deteriorating. We're not getting that off. Oh gosh. Well, see, Joe, I told you wouldn't want this metal cage. This is a quantum drive, but it's a chunky one. It's a chunky little drive. Let's see if we could at least get the cables off here. I guess I could just leave the drive here, but I don't want to do that. There it goes. It just needed some suggested prying and tears. Okay. We have to take this off so we don't break anything. Okay. We can put this back on. Alright, so here is the hard drive. My favorite curse word? My favorite curse word is Quadra 840AV. So here's the hard drive. Look at the rust that got there. Look at that. I don't know. You could probably like soak the rusted stuff in like vinegar or solution or whatever, but I know less than the fabulous people in the chat. Yeah, so this is an early quantum. So we're gonna take this rusty cage off of here, or at least try to. I have something on my skin. I can't tell if it's chocolate or if it's rust. Quantum leap. Ow! Do not unscrew things that are on your crotch. This has a 1988 copyright sticker on it. Smells like chocolate. At least it's not poo. He said poo. Alright, so here's the hard drive. And we have the little LED here. Gonna just disconnect that for a second, but there she is. We have a Quantum Pro drive. TA201, which is on the ROM chip by the looks of it. There you go. And there's the number on the back there. This camera doesn't want to focus too much. But it is an 80 megabyte hard drive. Look at that. So we will try and see if we get that working. I'm just going to see if I get this LED out of this little thing. How does this come off? Is it just like glued there? I mean, you can see the rust. Made it right through there. Adam, you know that I never throw anything away unless it's really, really, really dead. And then it just goes to a different pile. It's never thrown away. Plus, there could be precious drivers on there that have not been seen since the dawn of time. So we have to always do some little spelunking. Well, this is needs to be moved somewhere. So there that goes. And that floppy drive is delicious looking as well. But I think we'll attack that another time. Yeah, I know you like to keep saying that. You're like a kid when they learn a new curse word. Okay, so this is a chunky boy. Look at how big that drive is. Let's compare that to. Here's my phone. So yeah, it's a bit of a chunk. Maximum hard drive size? No, it depends on the operating system. I think maybe like a 2 gig because of the volume limitation or something like that. I just smarter people than me in the chat who could remember things could tell you. But there's just some dust on the back of this drive, but I don't see anything bad. I mean, there's some electrolytic caps here, but they don't look like they've leaked, and they are 33 microfarad, 25 volt. I don't think I have those, but hopefully that's not a problemo. I put that to the side. I am going to go check the ultrasonic cleaner to make sure it is not being all frothy and brothy. And yeah. All right, so I'll be right back in 1 second. Let me just check that. Alright, it still needs a little bit more time, but I'm going to grab the Mac clone and put it over here. So let's move this out of the way. We could grab our lovely clone over here. Okay. And we're going to leave this down because there's a lot of dust and crap here. I don't want that touching this poor thing. Okay. We will have to take the top off of this. Okay, so let's get things situated here. It just take me a moment, folks. All right, so we got our Macintosh clone friend right here. Oh boy. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Retro Tech or Die. How's it going? All right, so the clone is topless. That's okay. It's fine. So what I like about this clone is it has 3 SCSI channels. There's a SCSI card here that has 2 different channels. Then there's one on the board. So I could easily just plug something in right here. And I have a dedicated SCSI channel to whatever I'm dealing with. This is great because the machine runs off of SCSI stuff, but it eliminates the, well, nearly eliminates the type of conflicts that you would normally have on such a system. So sorry, let me just adjust. This is all terrible. Terrible person. Okay, so where's the VGA splitter? That should be sitting here on the desk. Did I move it? No. No, here it is. Oops. Avalanche. My thing of memory is falling. Alright, let's rearrange this here. Sorry, folks. Let's just take a few moments. I don't know why I apologize so much. It's not like me taking my time is going to make everyone leave. No, wait, don't. Alright, so let's plug this thing in here. We need video. So I could share that with you guys. Hopefully. Oh, did I disconnect? Oh, crap. Hold on. I have to plug this back in. I disconnected this because I brought this cable to VCF with me. Because I was too lazy to look for another HDMI cable. Hold, please. Where is the HDMI port on this sucker? He's doing it by feel, folks. He's trying to find the port for the thingy. Wait, maybe. Okay, I think that was it. Let's turn. Oh, it would help if this was plugged into the wall. Okay. Now that's plugged in. I'll plug this in to that. One day this will all be sorted. One day. So anyone who just came back, we're gonna try and look at the hard drive, just for funsies. All right, and let's see if we could get any video working on this thing. I'm gonna unplug the hot air station because there's a power cord there, so I don't have to find another for this Mac. Just gonna snake this around here. Plug it in there. Don't mind that noise, it's just a terrible computer being set. No worries, Eric, take care. Get some rest. Hopefully we don't go for 11 hours. At this rate, we probably will. Alright, let's plug the keyboard in. And let's just make sure this machine turns on and everything before we get silly here. Alright, the VGA is selected. No, Bruce, we are seeing if we get the hard drive to work. Alright, great. So, the clone is set up now. As the clone boots up, I'm going to have to shut it down anyway. As that boots up, I'm just going to check the ultrasonic cleaner. Just to make sure it's ready. Ugh. And if it is, I'm going to put the board inside. And I'll grab my phone so I can take a picture. We didn't test it yet, Adam. You silly goose. Alright, so if you hear a weird noise in the background, that is the ultrasonic cleaner doing its thing. I set it for 20 minutes, and we'll see what happens. Explore eWorld. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. So silly goose. Hold on, I'm missing some of the chat here. I apologize. You scroll back up. What is Macintosh Easy Open? A way to easily open documents. A system extension, I believe. Yes, so we are ultrasonically cleaning it for 20 minutes. It probably won't be enough time, but just for the heck of it, why not? Yeah, it's my desktop. It's going to be messy. What do you expect? Alright, so we're going to shut this down so I can plug... Oopsie doodle. So plug things in. Let's just check the SCSI IDs. I should have kept that open. Ooh, we got some lag here. That's going to be fun. It might be prettier in the end. Who the heck knows? Alright, so the CD-ROM is on bus 3. Alright, so that should be fun. So let's shut this down. And I'm going to need a old priest and a new priest. No, I'm going to need a SCSI cable. Bring this whole thing a bit closer here. And here's the hard drive. Okay. There we go. We should be able to... I mean, this SCSI cable is short, but we might be able to reach. Let's see. I really should just use a longer SCSI cable. Where the heck am I going to get one? I should just turn my dumb face around and take a look. There's probably... Yeah, there's like one right looking at me. Hold on. Ugh. Steve, what are you using Capture VGA on the stream? I made a whole video about that. It's on my channel. It's something along the lines of like how to capture VGA from an old Mac or PC. Made a whole video about it. It's a little complicated to explain, but that's why I made the video. So go check that out. All of your answers should be answered. Questions should be answered. Okay, so we got that SCSI cable plugged in. Now the fun part will be getting power to this thing. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Oh, don't worry. We're still going to have SCSI Voodoo because it's a classic Mac. What do you expect? All right. Now to get power to that, I'm going to have to probably steal it from the CD-ROM drive because I don't have too much power left in this thing. Aren't I as chicken? So we're going to steal it from the CD-ROM, but we don't need the CD-ROM right now. So just bear with me a second, folks. The power of SCSI compels you. Yes, Bruce. SCSI Wuzzy was a bear. SCSI Wuzzy had termination things. This Molex connector on the back of the CD-ROM drive is nightmarish to take off, but it's the only one I have easy access to, so that's the one we're gonna do. Ooh, snooper dongles. I have to make those, or find somebody who could 3D print them and send them to me. In exchange for copious amounts of parts or something. I don't know. This does not want to come off, does it? And I do have a splitter somewhere, but I think I brought that to VCF East, which means it's sitting in the hallway upstairs. Because why put it back? Oh, I can just feel like... There we go. I was about to say, I can just feel it coming out there. There we go. Okay, let's try and do the thing. That sounds like a fair trick. Wait a minute. The rest of the cookies are upstairs. If the hard drive works, I'll grab another cookie. I thought it was like rude to eat while on the stream. I'm not gonna be like Grudy and like chug like 5 beers during a podcast. What? I didn't say anything. Okay, let's let's see if anything happens. We're gonna turn this on. We're gonna point the camera towards the hard drive in case any magic smoke appears. Okay? But we're gonna turn on the Mac in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that sounds crusty. Ooh. Always not happy. That is, not too happy. Oh, goodness. Well, there goes my theory about it not taking down all the other SCSI buses on its way out. Let's reboot. Ooh. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot. I stole the power from the CD-ROM, I thought. But I actually stole it from the hard drive. That's why it's not frickin' booting. Adam, you say to throw away everything. So stop it. Right, let's try it. This is not going to fit. This is not going to reach. I'm going to try anyway. I want to get the microphone closer. I want you to hear the sound of this hard drive like an old car just trying to live and then just crying out in pain. Yeah, this is really, they give you 2 power plugs on this whole computer? Alright, I have to have an extension somewhere down here. Yeah, I think no. That's no. No. Dang it. don't know if this external one works, but we'll find out. Let's see. What? I don't even know what's plugged into this power strip anymore. Oh, this is a bad idea. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. What's plugged into this? And that? No, that's that. Well, I've run out of holes. I need holes. This cable goes to the soldering station. All right, I don't need that right now. I don't even know if this external Molex thingamajig works. I think it doesn't. Well, there's a light that came on, so maybe it does. Okay. All right, let's do this here for a second, because I want to show you the glory that is this terrible hard drive. Wow, everything just fell on my desk. But anyway. Well, let's see if it does anything. No, it's not spinning up. So this external thingamajig must not work. I guess I have to find a splitter. All right, I'll be right back. Sorry, folks. Just give me a few minutes. Okay, so we have a longer SCSI cable and a longer power cable. Through my powers combined, we could do a thing. Maybe. Oh, come on. Unplug. All right. I'm going to put the microphone close to this hard drive. I want you to hear how amazingly awful this sounds. And sorry for the semi-crotch shot. That's terrible. All right, let's give the microphone some slack here. I apologize if this is going to be loud. Headphone users, you have been warned. does sound like sandpaper. It does. The head's probably trashed. Maybe the head is stuck. Should I open it up first, folks? Well, let's see if it's recognizable. That'll give us a clue, huh? Time for the freezer. Yeah. No, I've opened drives up and they've actually survived. I'm just curious if it sees anything. We'll go one step at a time here. Ain't my first rodeo, folks. Might be my last. Holy crap, it sees it. Me no think it happy. I should probably clean up my desktop here so if it mounts then I could actually see things, but it's making a lot of noises. Rub some magnets on it. Oh boy. Let me clean up this desktop just a wee bit. Yeah, this does not sound good. I'm gonna open it up. It sounds like sandpaper. It literally sounds like sandpaper. So that's not good, generally speaking. Now, this little warranty void thing, yeah, we're gonna test that. And sorry, I forgot the microphone was pretty close. So this ain't my first time breaking into a Quantum. There's a little bolt / nut dealy here. Oh no, the warranty is void. Don't tell Quantum. No, that's not going to do it. No, that's not going to do it either. You have to be really tough with this screw or you will strip it and then you're screwed. Get it? That's not going to do it either. You know, well, all right, let's do this first. Let's find a screwdriver that actually wants to work for us, huh? Oh wait, we have this right here. And for those of you just tuning in, I'm wondering what the heck is going on here Oh, jeez. This camera angle is the worst. I'm sorry. You don't need to see that. I have no idea. We're just doing what we do. I moved it slightly. Nope, that's not going to do it. So what I might have to do is get a pair of pliers like this and just move this nut gently. I've had to do this before. I am a professional, folks. There we go. Because that screw isn't really holding it in, the nut is. So we're just going to peel that, we'll twist that nut. No, the belly cam is only on ribbonsonly.com. I'm sorry, folks. We'll get the camera in here closer in 1 second. I'm just trying to take the screws off of here first. Well, that screw doesn't want to come. The rest of these are cooperating. And I just could hear the YouTube comments already. Oh, good, the ultrasonic cleaner is done. I could just hear the comments already. You're gonna destroy the drive. Yeah, it's probably already dead. Probably already dead. All right, so let's get the camera a little bit closer here. This needs to be weighed down. 1 second. See, this camera stand is nice, but it needs to be weighed down in order to point anywhere. And the clamp on the end of this is... Let's turn that down. Okay. That's a little bit better, maybe. Sorry, I'll whisper. I'm close to the microphone. That's not turning. That ain't turning either. That ain't good. Oh, that's not turning either. Well, we will be able to open it except for that corner. Oh, crap. Let me try maybe just a flathead. If I have a small enough one, might be able to do that. Retroteching, be careful. I might actually take you up on that advice. Nope, that's going to strip that. So this is a 2.5. So we have anything slightly larger. Well, you do have crazy people like me who try and save everything. All right, that's jammed in there. Come on. Ah. Well, that didn't do it. No, that screw is just trashed. Ah, dang it. That doesn't want to come out, that sucker. No. that ain't gonna do it. I'm afraid this one stupid screw is gonna deprive us from getting inside this drive. Dana! Licking it. That's not a bad idea. I put all my weight on this darn thing. Nope. That's just gonna strip it. I do have a drill, but I don't think it's gonna help the situation here. I said I have a drill. Yeah, I don't think I could bite into the metal that way, Jay. We could try. We can try. Let me try my other snippers here. Well, the YouTube comments are going to love this one. Outer edges, not one side. Well, now you tell me. Yeah, the problem is the screw. There's like a little thing that Adam. I'm gonna pause you. You got to stop, man. There's a thing here that it dips around. So there's a screw in this crevice here. So, yeah. Just seeing if I could suggest that up here. Yeah, no, I don't have a small enough drill bit, I don't think, on hand for that. I have a drill bit here, but it's kind of big. That would just make an awful mess. I know you're kidding, Adam. But let me try and break it first before you tell me to throw it out. There has to be some sort of logical reason here. Yeah, the screw is recessed, so I can't even like grip around it. Of course, all the other screws came out perfectly fine. Or I could just peel this off like a can of sardines and just say the hell with it, because yeah. Do that, Steven. That's a good idea. No, people would yell at me even further. Let me see. What do I have around here? Can I? No, I can't. The metal plate has grooves pointing inward, so I can't. This isn't flat underneath, so I can't just swivel the whole lid. Because if you look, you could sort of see that there are grooves there. So nope, don't do that. Yeah. Well, I could kind of do it. Oh yeah, that's toast anyway. Look at that. Look at that. That poor thing. I think the head crashed. Just, you know. Just a guess. There's a bit of scratching there. Hey, now it's loose. You see that? Oh, you poor little thing. Yeah, there's a lot of scratching going on. Well, I've never had a head crash drive before, in all honesty. So that's a first. Yeah, that's fun. 3 platters. Holy crap. Look at those platters. Oh, that's sad. So is the head crashed simply because it got scratched or whatever, and then it ate into that, and yeah, I guess that it got very sad. Yeah, no, I'll save the PCB and these ribbons and all this stuff. Like, this is handy. Well, some of it, whatever's not attached to the poor head and the platters. Yeah, the fumes from the battery made it unhappy, and my spit is getting all over this thing, but it's dead anyway. I'm sure there'll be someone in the YouTube comments going, well, actually, if you manually move the head micron by micron, you may be able to read data out of the... Yeah, no. Whoopsie. Pieces are falling out. Let's see if we can get this stupid screw out of here now. That we're like... Oh, see, I'm moving the screw. Well, I was. It moved a little bit. Let's see if we can get the rest of it off. Yep, there we go. Mac84's patented vintage coasters. This little thingamajig, I believe, went here or somewhere. It's one of the... It keeps out dust or something. Oh, here. Yeah, well, that's sad. That's why it sounded like sandpaper. Well, since we're here, is he gonna make the hard drive sad? Yes, son, look away. You sickos! You sickos! Yes! Now try using it. Don't tempt me, Justin. I will plug it in. Don't tempt me now. Okay, so here's the magnet. Like it was usable before. I'm sorry, what? Neat. You put it back together, see what happens. So I believe this little plastic dingamathingamaboob goes... Sorry, Joe. So yeah, this... Yeah, see, this piece of plastic here will actually... Yeah, if it's this way... Let's see. So if the head comes this way... Well... I think I was supposed to move that piece of plastic. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, it's already toast. I'm just poking around at this point because newsflash, that SE30 is probably toast too. Yeah, no, that's just the way it is. All right. Yeah, so I think what happens is that... I forget how that thing works. There's only some dust on it. It's fine. Because I think that little piece of plastic is touching the thing and it shouldn't. I forget how that's supposed to go. There's a little thingamabob of plastic there. This thing here. Can't get a good angle on this. And, yeah. I think that piece of plastic is because it's like hugging against the platter. I think that's not supposed to do that. I think it's supposed to... I don't know. Well, anyway, let's plug it in and see what happens. So, Joe, is that in the right spot, or should I move that? Not that... Not that it's going to do us any good. Sorry, Dana. Thank you for correcting me with the technical term here. Let's just say Drive Savers has a market covered, and they take advantage of that, which, hey, I guess that's what you could do. Yeah, see, that goes like that, but I think it could, yeah, see, it's supposed to come back. Oh, I think it was stuck to this rubber. Yeah, this rubber is sticky. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Yeah, we're gonna put the cover on before I turn it back on, Jay. Don't worry. Since I'm just playing around here. Just get some of the stick off of this. Just with some isopropyl alcohol. Not that this is going to work or anything. I just want to hear it make a noise again. Your drive needs protection. Oh, yeah, that's not dirty at all. That's fine. That's totally fine. Now, isn't this drive head supposed to come all the way over here? I guess not. Look at all the scrapes we're making. Alright, well, might as well screw everything back in, because we've done so much damage on the outside. Now, that's why we're going to put the cover back on, because I don't have a death wish. That's fine. That's fine. It's perfect. It's fine. It's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with this thing at all. At all. Let's put the cover back on. No. And keep the cover on. If it doesn't explode, then we'll take the cover off. But I am putting at least 2 screws of protection between me and whatever the hell this thing decides to do. I blew it off with my mouth. That's fine. This is so stupid. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Well, let's watch things explode. And we'll get the microphone really close. Because, you know, why not? All right, you folks ready? Here we go. squeaky noises now. Oh, it's fine, Jay. It doesn't sound happy. I don't think that plastic is supposed to be in the spot it is, but what do I know? The sound of the plastic being... Oh, it's the timing belt. Okay. It was dead anyway. Well, this is how you get organic platter dust. This is more fun than scraping away stuff. Defragmentation fluid. Joe, could you send me some of that? I'll just pour it on it. No, this is booting off of the internal, the other drive. If it was actually doing something, I'd laugh my ass off. Let's not forget we actually have the thing in the ultrasonic cleaner still. Well, it still sees it. Yeah, that's not doing anything. I had to try. Let's shut it down and we'll open up the drive again. All right, let's see how much more damage it did to it. And I'm sorry, at this point, we're just messing about. I'll bring out the logic board again in a second. I'm curious how that cleans and such. I don't think it's happy. No, I think that noise was that plastic. Okay, how could we get... What is going on here? I'm curious now. I'm very curious. Because I think... Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's going to make noises because it's terrible, but I don't think it should sound that way, huh? Huh? I mean, at this point, we're just beating a dead horse, but... Someone with more knowledge of me than I have, than me, can tell me if that little plastic dealie is in the right spot. Yeah, see, that was pulling the plastic this way, which, wait. Oh, wait, the plastic went behind here, I think. I think that the plastic went behind here, not like that. I think it was supposed to be like this, maybe? I don't know. Not that it would fix anything. I'm just curious at this point. Because what else am I going to do? Ron, thank you very much for the super chat. Eep! Yes, death to all batteries. Love you, Ron. Thanks for the super chat. Oh boy, what are we doing here again? I don't know. There's this thing. I mean, pressing it that way would break it, and this. I guess I don't know, man. Ron is here. There's no need to fear because Ron is here. Ron is here. I could think of other things to match. That's something I don't. Where am I? Welcome to Mac84, where the things are made up and the points don't matter. So, that's the thing. You know, Teslas don't need all those batteries. I love deteriorating rubber. Excellent. I mean, I'm just asking questions into the void and no one's answering me, so I assume nobody knows the answer. But this little plastic thing, either it's supposed to be on this side, pushing against the drive like this, or it's supposed to be like that, behind the thing, which I can't understand why it would be like that. I'm not sure, to be honest. But we're gonna try it that way, because we tried it the other way, and it made different noises. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll go with that hypothesis. I would laugh myself silly if this thing actually like mounted for a hot second. I know it won't, but that'd be hilarious. Oh, Ron, thank you very much for the super sticker. Eep. Okay, Adam. Well, you know, the chat moves by pretty quick, buddy. You could repeat yourself. Thank you for repeating yourself. Give it a good spit shine here. Yeah, that's gonna work. It's fine. Nothing wrong with this. Perfectly cromulent hard drive. Thank you, Adam. Now I'm gonna have to put a chapter in here of when the ASMR stops and starts. Rudy, thank you very much for the super chat there, buddy. Eep. Epic fail. Wow. Wow. Didn't even let me plug it in the 8th time, huh? Oh, there goes my stomach. Must not been eating enough cookies. All right, let's shove this power thing in here. And shove the SCSI in here. And we'll see if it makes any horrible noises again, huh? And we'll get off of this crotch cam, huh? All right, let's get the microphone close so we can hear if this thing explodes. 3, 2, 1. It's actually sounding kind of normal. Adam, next time you do a stream, you could take all the lids off your hard drives and spin them as fast as you want right next to your eyes and see how you like it. Because I'm not going to do it. Happy sounds. No, this is booting from the internal drive. Hey, RetroTech Chris, how's it going, buddy? This is booting from the internal drive, which is why we're using this machine, because let's get a better angle here. Because if we're to access the drive, we already need it booted. I have like 20 of those drives. Well, good luck to you. Ron, I actually made a video about the capture solution. Check out the YouTube channel. There's a video about capturing, and I'm using exactly that setup here. So all your questions are answered in that video, and I should put it in the chat, but I'm sure Trina or somebody else awesome can find it and do it for me. Hard drive is making noises. Hard drive is making noises. I still bet it's dead, though. Nothing could survive that fall. Yeah, it's not. It's not being happy here. Is not ready. Okay, well. This might crash the system, but... Hardware error. Oh no, hardware error. Made very angry noises just there. It's making a lot of angry noises. Oh, sorry, buddy. We tried. We tried. I want you to hear this. What has the lid on? It is not happy. It is not happy. Alright, we're gonna put this thing out of its misery. Now I just want to open it to see how bad it is inside. And then we'll bring out the SE30 board, I swear. We'll stop this madness. Well, it made some different scratchings and such. Aren't you supposed to like move the platter so the head moves or something? Oh, it's a squeaky boy. Where do I get some of that hard drive oil? Where do I get some of the hard drive oil? Oh, that sounds rough. Oh. Oh, you poor little thing. Oh, yeah, poor thing. Sorry, buddy. Who did this to you? I don't think the head could move. I don't think the head could move. It's like This thingy don't want to move. Yeah, the bearing is probably gone. Well, we're gonna button it up and just leave it as is. This will be, another brick to add to our collection. Linear progression of time. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. All right, so I'm gonna go grab that SE30 board, and we'll continue poking around it, I guess. Make sure we put all the screws back in here so I don't miss any of them. Yeah, I don't think I'll be testing the CRT or the frame today because I want to focus on the board. How did we end up with it? Oh, the strip screw actually screwed in. You silly thing. All right. Well, that's that. That little nut thingamajig, let's put that back in here. Oh wait, this might have to go this way. There we go. Good as new. That's perfect. I have one full height drive. I don't know where the heck it is, but it's broken. Alright, let's go see how that fared in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm going to put the Be Right Back thing up and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's take a look at this thing. So yeah, I had to take it out of it. I had to rinse it with water, then to run upstairs and get the little blow dry thingamajiggy. Yes, William. It was great meeting you there. Of course I got another cookie. I'm not insane. Alright, so here's what the board looks like. It looks pretty darn clean. Sorry, I have a bit of a cramped area here, so I apologize that the camera and such is not the best. If I'm yelling too loud because where the microphone is, let me know. I'm sorry. But it's still drying off. That doesn't look too bad, now does it? Only 20 minutes in there, but looking quite a bit better. Quite a bit. No chips fell off, seemingly. Which is, you know, what? Like, so, that's a thing. I'm going to do sort of a rush job in drying this, because normally I would just let it sit outside. But, I don't have that kind of time, do I? I'm going to take a picture of it. Let's just plug it in while all the water's on, huh? No, we're not going to do that. What we can do is use our little blow thingamajig and try and get some of the water out. But what I like to do is I'll turn it upside down and give it a few pats, and you'll see there's a lot of, well, you can't really see it from here, but a lot of the water is coming out. Now, this is my own personal board. I would not do this type of rough behavior with a client's board. I consider this dead and just parts only right now, so I'm just having a fun little thingamajig, whatever the heck we're doing here. But I will use this. I'm going to turn the microphone off because it's going to get very loud. And liquid on here, so I'm actually going to let it just like sit like here, because it had a Motorola 68030 processor in there, as opposed to, what was it, the 68020 of the previous generation. So I think that's why they named it that. Look at all the crap coming off, just like, well, Alright, so I'm gonna turn this on again, sorry. My ears couldn't handle that. The first blowing of this is always the worst, because all the water comes out of everywhere, then the subsequent aren't as bad. But oh, 6800, 68,000 is what it had. I'm sorry. I forgets my numbers. What kind of a Mac geek are you? The one that remembers stupid things. This would work better without paper towels, but this is what I have right now. Alright, back to the noise. becoming pretty clean. My goodness. No, I don't have a dedicated toaster for drying, not at this point in time. And like I said, usually I'll just use the power of the sun, and I will just dry it outside, but uh, we're not doing that because it's dark here. Also, I used up all of my alcohol on the Quadra 840 AV, so I had to use distilled water instead of alcohol. I know there's a bit of a preference for people to use alcohol because it dries much, much, much quicker. But it just means I have to be very diligent with getting the distilled water off here. So I'm going to keep going. It might take a little bit. I apologize, but it's just is what it is. So just bad. Closer, much closer. My ears are ringing, but we are getting closer. Some of the water, the distilled water here is just blowing like crazy out of the back of the ports here. But honestly, this doesn't look too bad. I know there are some traces that are damaged, and we're going to have to poke that around and have fun with that. But I wanted to at least clean this board up as much as I could before we started doing any of that sort of stuff. Because then if I was in a place where I was confident enough to test it, and it's only 10:46 p.m., so the night is young, we can go ahead and do that. And if any of you night owls want to stick around, you're welcome to. If not, you can catch it on the rewind here. But this doesn't look absolutely terrible, which is very surprising. But, I mean, who knows? The Quadra looked fine, and then, you know, that had a thing. So I'm going to continue this, but I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to do it. So let's clear off some space on the desk here. And we could continue with our operation of whatever the heck we're doing here. And I'll show you how this looks. So let's go to the microscope view here. I'm going to turn the light on in a second. Let me move the microphone back as well. Hopefully that's not as loud and in your face. Okay. Let's get a little cozy here. A bite of cookie for good luck. Mmm. Let's see how bad this board really is. Oh, look at that. It doesn't look all too terrible, and it doesn't. For some reason, my video reset itself. That's not fun. Hold, please. There we go. I mean, yeah, these pins are still black as the night, but some of the green got washed off of them. That was just 20 minutes. They are chocolate chip cookies that my wife made. They are delicious. And I'm only on my third or fourth one, but who's counting? That looks fun. Is that like solder mask or something? That, yeah, that looks a bit nasty there. Yeah, all of this is just ugh. So Joe from Joe's Computer Museum, I believe at one point you said that this little crystal here that fell off is not required for operation. I believe I remember you saying that in one of your SE30 videos. This little Y1. Maybe that's for the clock? I can't remember. Well, there's still a few traces that are unhappy. Okay, well, I don't know where the where the little crystal went. It kind of was on the board, and then it wasn't. And that's as far as I can remember where the heck it went. So that's cool. Oh, I should have cleaned this thing. Well, look how messy this little son of a gun is. I'll buff right out, right? Yeah, oh my god, even these vias on the ROM chip even, baby. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think this is a parts ROM chip. Maybe I could salvage the chips from them. Oh god. Yeah, I would, I would assume that if there's any chance of this working, there goes my insanity again. That we would need that part. I should probably just order a buttload of them, should I? Or I could probably steal it off of another dead board. In fact, I could do that. I have one here. I was just curious. Anywho. Let's take a look here. Looks delicious. So my first concern, well, one of them, is that we got some traces that don't look like they go in places. That's not good. I know, Mike, but shh, don't tell anybody. I think that trace is gone. Yeah. You can see where it starts, and then when it goes by. I mean, I have audio. I assume everyone else can hear me. Alright, multimeter time. Yeah, that that's supposed to go there. That don't go there no more. Same with this. Yeah, all of these are pretty nasty. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if those actually are still... You're not going to be able to see it, but I'm just going to test these here, this way. Just curious if these things are making their connections. They don't even look like they go anywhere, do they? Maybe they're test points? They don't look like they go anywhere. They just sort of disappear. I mean, I'll connect them, but... No worries, Rudy. Take care. Yeah, I do have one that Mike gave me, so I do have a spare SIM. It's just I don't know where the heck I put it. It's probably just on this desk somewhere. I also have the Raminator, but I probably wouldn't want to test this with that. God forbid it fries it, because that's sort of an expensive thing to fry. So I would not want to do that. Yeah, and then that, well, that's for the battery. You don't have to really worry about that too much. But this is important too, by the looks of it. Oh, goodness. Take care, Rudy. Let's see. Yep, no worries, Joe. I do appreciate that. Always good to know. Yeah, see, I'm assuming these are making connections between the board, but these little points here are not seemingly making a connection anywhere. No worries, Steven. Take care. I don't know how long we'll still be doing this. How many viewers does YouTube say? Because the back end here says 61, but I find that a little hard to believe. I don't think we still have that many people here. Unless we do, then that's awesome, but I'm a little suspicious. Yeah, none of these seem like they have any continuity to the other side, which does not surprise me. Oh, wow. Still. Hey, Zodium. Hey, Nerds. McGee. Hey, Dave. Thank you very much for letting me know. Thank you, Trina. Thank you, Joe. I guess we are still goofing off here. Yeah, so it's interesting. These do not really go to the other side. No continuity. No fun. No fun. So, yeah. If I were to run those traces, I would not know where to put them. Because, yeah, these lines go places. And then those are, I guess, maybe they connect inside the board somewhere. But if that's the case, like this, whatever solder was there connected to the other side, I think is gone. Whatever little via, I think, is gone. But we can put a crap ton of flux on there and just see if we could get any solder to stick to that. I don't think so, though. I don't see any remnants of solder. It looks like crap. Oh, well, thank you for smashing that like button there. Appreciate it. And if anybody is not subscribed, please consider doing so. It lets you chat among us in the live chat here. It also informs you when I do a live stream and all this fun, silly stuff, or when I do a non-live video. Which I am still working on that VCF video. I should get a new microphone stand coming in the mail, I think Wednesday or Thursday. And then I can just finish the voiceover because it's driving me mad right now. Yeah, that does not look good. It's not looking good. All right, let's just see what other damage we have here. Yeah, that trace is a goner as well. Looks like this is supposed to connect those two, and it's not. This is supposed to go here, and it's not. Oh yeah, look at that. I think this would be a prime candidate for that SE30 reloaded board. If the chips survive the removal process, that is. If you've survived the freezing process, that is. Yeah, this is much crustier than originally expected. That's what happens when a battery goes explode on your logic board. You can't save them all, Steven. You can't save them all. Ugh. Have you ever used a fiberglass pen for mask scratching? I haven't before, so I'm curious if it's worth grabbing one. I have never. I just used the scalpel here. I've heard people have great, uses with it, and it works great for them. I've just never tried one. I think Justin Morgan uses one, or maybe that's a flux pen I'm thinking of. Some people in the chat probably did. If so, sound off. I just prefer this. I mean, this is what I'm used to, and I don't have to be terribly delicate because this thing is fried anyway. But if I were to be doing this for a client or whatever, I'd be much carefuler in my scraping, and then I would cover everything in UV solder mask once I was done, to, you know, prevent further corrosion and so on and so forth. But oh goodness, every single one of these vias in this area is just like totaled. I mean, at least there's solder in that one. Might be solder in that one, not sure. I mean, look at that. I mean, I kind of want to just keep going, but it looks like there's so many broken vias here that it's like, what point would it what good would it do me? Because there's a lot of stuff here that, like, that is just not going to connect to the other side. And I think it, at this point, it's like, what could connect between there? Oh, it looks like there's solder there, so. I think there's some solder there too. How about that? Oh, yeah, that is just awful. At least this area seems to be the worst of it, though. There's actually copper under there. How about that? Alright, well, I guess let's warm up the soldering iron and just see where we can stick some solder to try and fix some of these things a little bit, I guess. Is that actually still connected? How about that? That's not, but just trying to get some of this crud off of here. Oh yeah, that's just, ugh. Yeah, that's all corroded there too. Although the ring around there is still there. Alright, let's clean this up a bit. You may be asking why I'm scraping away some stuff that looks fairly okay, and that's just so it's easier for me to test and probe things with. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, so let's plug in the soldering iron here. There we go. Yeah, I actually have those little needles. So we're gonna play around with some stuff because we're just having fun here. And I have to find where I put those little solder needles. Did I put them here? Hey, how about that? I found them. That's kind of scary. My God, Mac84 is self-aware. He knows where he put some things. Alright, now, as I said that, where did I put my flux? Here it is. Alright, so... this is going to be completely awful, but we'll see if this makes any difference here. Floppy MU is on the pegboard. I'm staring right at it. Let's see if any of these take any solder. Nopety nopety nope. Nope. Got a little bit to stick there. Let's just see if any luck with this area. I doubt it. This was pretty nasty here. Yeah, that looks awful. So, try it from the other side. Yeah, it's kind of some stuff still there, but There's a lot of gunk and crud here. Oh, there goes the metal ring. Oh well, we didn't need that anyway. Yeah, this is a complete mess. See, this is a prime example of why I should just stop now and just wait for a very nice delivery from Kai Robinson, who is sending me one of the blank SE30 boards. Because then I know the traces are all good. And I only really have to worry about the components. Where, in this situation, nothing is sacred. But yeah, I don't know how long we're going to work on this battery bombed board. At least the Quadra wasn't battery bombed. But yeah, this is a bit, I vote waiting. Yeah. I mean, we're just poking around at this point. I don't know. This stream doesn't really have a purpose, a finite purpose. We're just poking around, having a few laughs. You know. I wonder if we get any continuity now. I'm gonna have to move this on the side. So you can't see what I'm doing exactly, unfortunately. But let's see if we get any continuity between any of these. No. Heck no. Definitely no. And of course not. So, yeah. Those aren't going anywhere. So those traces are not happy. Impromptu Mac 2 stream takeover. I don't have any Mac 2s to fix. They're all fixed, thankfully. I had to get them all sent out to their owners and such, but that was a bad Q-tip to use. I really need to clean up this area. It is a mess down here. I guess I could incorrectly use one of those soldering needles and have Bruce yell at me. Maybe we could do that. Bruce is probably stepping away and doing important stuff. So we could do things while he's not here. And then have him yell at me later. Not dead until I say it's dead. Yeah, that is too thick to fit in there. That's not going to do it. I think that's the smallest one here. If I'm looking at these correctly. Good night, Trina. Take care. Yeah, see, these are a bit too wide. Now, I think a sewing needle would work, but I don't have one down here. So, how long have we been streaming? For over 3 hours at this point. My goodness. I don't know. What I might do is just put a bookmark in this and then wait until I get some blank boards. Because, unfortunately, all those little things that the things are supposed to go to, the other things, yeah, that they can't do that. And I'm pretty sure every via on that area is kind of important. And then I need to order some of those crystals. So Joe of Joe's Computer Museum, if you're still awake and you want to send me a link to those types of crystals, I'd be appreciative. Not order some. But yeah. Plex, PLX, PX, PCIe to PCI converter with Mac. Yeah, just send me it on Discord, Joe. No rush. With Mac flash card, wondering if it would... Quicksilver, that's a great question. I'd put that on Tinker Different. That's probably going to be a good place to get an answer from that. Yeah, I have not placed any orders from anything too large at this point. I'm probably not even going to order those crystals anytime soon until I get some decent paychecks and such. But just as long as I can compile the list and then go from there. But at least this board is looking much better than it did before. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these chips actually worked. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of things wrong with this board, really. I mean, just the damage to this thing. Michael, I did accept an offer. I'm just waiting for everything to go smoothly before I can celebrate. Because I am superstitious and overly cautious. Who would have guessed? Yeah, because there's a lot of little... Thank you, Michael. Yeah, we will do a proper celebration once everything is super, triple, double, quadruple checked. Yeah, I mean, if I could poke... Let me get some type of a sewing needle or something. I'll be right back. Thank you, Joe. Because I'm now curious. Let me put the be right back thing on. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Alright, good night, Adam. Oh, thank you. Yes, the music is fun. Good night, Sinister Pisces. Hey, Alexis. How's it going? Yeah, so... This thing is in very bad shape. And I can't find anything that's small enough. I tried a sewing needle I have, but it's too big. So I can't find anything small enough to poke through the holes that are problematic on here, but I'm not going to give up. I think we'll just have to resume this on another stream. royalty-free music. It's part of the YouTube audio library, because if, God forbid, you use anything else and then somebody changes their mind down the road, you're absolutely screwed. So I only really use the YouTube stuff because I don't got to worry about it. Yeah, I mean, look, I'd love to continue with this, but I'm going to have to get very creative, and I don't know if I have the attention span for this right now. So we will put a bookmark in this, and we'll continue this at another time, because really, this doesn't look too terrible now. Like, really, this thing has some damage to it, but doesn't look horrible. So, it could be worse. Could be better. Could be worse. So I will, let's see, let me count how many Vias here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 13 Vias here that we have to fix. And that's very questionable if we could even do anything with that. But, who knows? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's, it is what it is with the content stuff. What are you going to do? Yeah, and of course I have to recap the darn thing too, because some of these caps are not looking happy. But yeah, I am going to revisit this board. I just don't have the energy, I think, tonight to continue. But, yeah, it's been fun. Thanks for tinkering around with me as we turned this thing of rust into less rust. I mean, let's go through the parts here. And then, oh, wait. We still have a floppy disk to get out of there. I want to eject that floppy. We'll do that before we end the stream. But at least we have a logic board which has some potentially usable parts on it. We have a case which doesn't look too bad. We have a CRT which hopefully works. We have an analog board which hopefully works. And the hard drive made funny noises. Yeah, let's get the chassis over here. Just so we could see if we could find out what disk is hiding in that drive, because I'm quite curious. And I think that'll be a good way to end it, because there was a floppy disk stuck in there. Oh boy. Alright, so let's just see if I have a paperclip sitting around here. If not, I might be able to reach the eject mechanism. I think that might be easier. This floppy drive does not look too happy, though. Let's just take the floppy drive out. There's a lot of rust and stuff. Not really that good of a sign, but... oh. Oh, that screw's not going anywhere. Why is it always there's one screw? Like, 3 out of 4 come out. But the one here is just not happy. Yeah, Thomas, I'm not going to do that tonight. I will do that on the next video, don't worry. I want to take a look at the power supply and stuff, make sure there's no rust in there. I don't want anything, because there is rust on the bottom of the power supply. I don't want anything to explode or anything like that. I know I play it too safe, blah, 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 but that's just me. Let me try just a different bit here before we go too crazy. It sounds like I lost another bit as I was moving things around. There we go. Oh, it's so rusty. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Oh, look at that. Oh God. Yeah, even the board of this has battery goo on it, so I don't think the board of this is useful. There's a Macintosh disk in here. Oh, that sounded crunchy. Ooh. Oh, you could hear it. Oh, that's nasty. Listen to this. Let me get this closer. This is me trying to push the eject button on it. Oh, there comes the disc. Tour of your Macintosh SE 30. Well, we could assume that this disc came with that computer. Oh boy. Yeah, this is just crumbling as I'm touching it. So I'm going to put this down. I'm going to leave that as is. And I'm going to wash my hands like 50 billion times. Because that is disgusting. But my goodness. It's quite a little adventure we went on today. I'd say that was maybe worth the $20 I spent. I think I got that much in Super Chats. And we got a speaker. We have a, I don't know what brand CRT this is. A Clinton brand CRT. And an analog board of some kind that hopefully isn't all rusted. And a power supply that hopefully works. But let's see. Is the disc... Oh, there's even rust inside the floppy. There's corrosion and stuff even inside the floppy disk. There's dust coming out of the floppy disk. Oh my God. Oh, that's crunchy. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Well, we will use parts of this SE30. Hopefully. Into something else. But I think that's as far as we could go tonight. But I'd like to thank everybody for hanging around and watching tonight. And for liking the video and subscribing and all that stuff. Thank you very much for the Super Chats. Very greatly appreciated. And I'm gonna probably bring this thing outside and hose it down with the air just to get all the rust out of there because it's disgusting. But yeah, for $20 in parts, I think for this little plastic piece on the side was worth it alone. So that's a programmer interrupt switch. So yeah, but that's about it for now. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope to have my VCF video out sometime soon. So hopefully by the end of this week. But yeah, that's about it. Take care, guys. Bye.